Hello everybody, welcome to Free Range Art Farm. My name is Thomas. So today is July 4th. So those of us in the United States, happy Independence Day. And on that theme, I have decided to liberate a little bit of honey from Purple Hive. They are a flow super, and I've never extracted honey from a flow super, so I thought that would be interesting to try. And then the green swarm over there, they had a couple frames that were capped that are in excess. So we're just going to take a little bit of honey from our girls, and I'm going to kind of try and do a compare and contrast of what it's like to take honey from a flow super versus pulling some frames from the green swarm. Now, I've never done either, so this ought to be interesting. So stick around and let's see what happens. All right, I've gone ahead and put my my full jacket on just because, you know, we're just starting a dearth and these girls might be a little bit grumpy. And so I need to loosen this a little bit. So I just thought, you know, I'm going to be safe. And just get this jacket on. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking the back of the flow box, flow super off. And I need these guys. Some little shelf brackets here. If you can see these, we're gonna slip these on down here, just like that. This should sit in there like that. Then we have this here, which we're gonna pour into. Now, let's see. So we're going to harvest from this third frame over because when I checked last week, this one was pretty well capped and ready to go. So we'll take this off and we'll put this in. So this is the little flow tube. There's a little notch on here. Right, so that notch goes down into this patented leak back system that they have. Alright, so that's in there. Hopefully we can figure this out. That should be good. I'm going to take that off. Well, that wasn't even stuck at all. Alright. And I've got a little bit of saran wrap, plastic wrap, that I'm going to cover over this once the flow starts. Alright, now I've got these keys. I've got two of them. So we're going to kind of use them together. So they go in the bottom of this. I'm going to put them in about a quarter of the way and turn them, and we'll see what happens. There, that opened. Go a little bit farther. Let me pull you off, see if you can see in. See the honey coming out. So cool. And here it comes. We are harvesting honey, people. So I'm going to go and open up the rest of these all the way back. Leave that in. Like that. And that is it. Flow hive. The honey is flowing. And you notice there's not really any bees back here. They don't really care what's going on. I didn't need to put my jacket on. Like, there's not even a single bee back here. They don't even know what's going on yet. I'm gonna have a little taste of this. Oh, that's good. That is good stuff. All right, so we'll get some plastic wrap to cover this, just in case we get any girls back here. I don't want anybody to fall in and drown. Oh, that wasn't very good. Now we're gonna have a problem. All right. So that wasn't super smooth putting this plastic wrap on, but I think it's gonna be okay. We'll probably get some girls eating some of this stuff that I dripped down. But I'm just gonna leave that. Man, that's filling up pretty quick too. You can see the honey is just full in there. So to get that honey out of there, I really didn't need my jacket. I was just being extra cautious. I didn't need a smoker. I didn't need to pull frames. I didn't need to worry about killing bees, crushing bees, angering bees. I didn't need a hot knife, a spinner, a filter. I just needed some pliers, a container, and the keys. And I've got honey just filling up a bucket. Well, a jug. I brought a second jug just in case we need it. And this honey is just pouring out, lightning fast. You were seeing it real time. That half-gallon jug is almost half full now. So this is pretty awesome. I am super thrilled with the Flow Hive. And if you notice, the girls inside really don't even know what's going on yet. And this is designed, by the way, where when we open it and it moves half of the frames, half of the cells up, that there's space in there where if there are any bees that might have been working, they have room, they don't get killed. It's very safe for the bees. And there's not even a single bee back here yet. I'm sure some will come because I spilled honey, trying to make it so I didn't spill honey. But yeah, so awesome. All right, I'm gonna get my smoker lit and get into the green swarm here in just a minute. All right, let's see how this is gonna go. So, smoke the girls a little bit. All right, let me tell you my plan. So, what I'm gonna do is actually take this top box and get rid of it. I'm gonna take three, I think there's 3 good capped frames in here we're gonna take, and then there were a few empty that we're gonna also take. What I'm gonna do is I have another empty box over there, and I've got lids. Look at this, I already have a girl buzzing around here. You girls, man. And so there's a lid on the bottom, then I've got that medium, and I'm gonna put these frames in there and then cover it every time because I wanna try and keep bees off of it. So I'm gonna pull a frame, smoke and or brush the bees, shake the bees off of it, and put it in that box, and then cover the box, and then just do that repeatedly. I don't think I'm gonna film all of it for you guys because that's just super boring, and I really want you to like me. So we're gonna, I'm gonna break into this box, and we'll just get to it. All right, so this one is almost, oh, let me get you in frame. This one we are taking. So, let's shake these girls off here. They do not want to shake off. All right, so let's try brushing them off or smoking them. They are hard at work and not happy with what I'm doing. All right, put that in the box and get the box covered. You can see I'm annoying these girls. I'm having to brush them, which I hate doing, and they don't like it. There's still one girl on here. All right. I'm going to stop the recording now, but you see a little bit, you know, kind of how disruptive that is to the girls. They definitely don't enjoy it. So we got a little girl having some honey. I'm going to just let her do her thing. I'm going to close these back up, and then that's pretty much it. So that's not too bad. So super easy. I got honey on my camera here. So as far as the flow frames were concerned, that harvest was really easy. Like I said, I wouldn't have had any bees back here at all had I not spilled some honey. But, you know, that's life. So I really had one bee coming around, wasn't angry with me, she just wanted some food. When I did the green swarm, you saw, I had to shake them off, brush them off, they were flying everywhere. I may or may not have squished a couple. I only pulled 2 frames because the other ones just weren't capped, and I wanted to leave them plenty of resources. So they've got, just like everybody else, they've got a deep brood box and a medium super. That'll be plenty for them for the winter, or ought to be plenty for the winter. So all in all, I'm super happy with the way the flow frame harvested. It came out lightning fast. You know, they say it can take as little as 15 minutes and as much as, 3 or 4 hours, depending on the temperature outside. Today is, again, it's July 4th, 2021. We're in Northern Virginia. It is about 82 degrees with a light breeze, 40-ish% humidity. And of course it's 90 some odd degrees in the hive. So the honey flowed pretty easily. And yeah, I'm super happy with that. Thank you for watching. This was an interesting experiment. Now actually we have to go inside, and since I don't have a spinner and all that stuff, I'm just gonna crush the 2 frames, and we'll just kind of strain what we've got. Now that's kind of a bummer, because you want to keep the comb, because that's less for the bees to have to rebuild next season. But that's all right. We just wanted to get some honey from our apiary this year. So we have it. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Be well, be good, be safe, be happy, especially on Independence Day if you guys are celebrating, although this won't be posted until afterwards. So I hope future Thomas hopes that you were safe with your celebrations. And as always, be mindful of the bees. We need them.